Let me see your sign. What's your name?
My name is Javier Padilla.
Javier Padilla?
Yeah.
How long you been out here?
I came here yesterday. I stayed here till 11 p.m. and now I'm here again because I guess they organized it for they're gonna keep it going until the 15th.
Until the 15th?
Until the 15th and maybe after. I don't know. We just got a general consensus.
Okay. What brought you out here?
Well, first of all, I really think it's kind of unfair how most of the wealth is controlled by the 1%, and these people keep getting tax breaks over and over again, and then we have to bear the entire weight of paying for everything. And these people, I mean, if Warren Buffett, the guy one of the second richest man in America, said himself that he pays less taxes than his housemates, then you know this country has a problem. We have the distribution of wealth is about the same as like Rwanda or like Uruguay, which are third world countries. This is supposed to be the #1 country in the world, and we have this big crop. Like, it's unfathomable.
Okay. Can you turn your sign around?
For sure.
And why do you say abolish the Federal Reserve?
Federal Reserve, for the bailout, you know how they say there were billions? There were actually trillions of dollars that were given to the banks and companies because the Federal Reserve actually gave most of this money away to all these companies. So there's going to be a lot of protests October 15th in San Francisco and all over the world. In front of the Federal Reserve Bank, especially obviously in America, but all over the world they're organizing and uniting.
Are you gonna attend the one in San Francisco?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going.
Okay. Have you heard of Ron Paul?
Ron Paul?
Yes.
I have.
What do you think about him?
I think he has a lot of good ideas. Obviously, as with all politicians, he has his flaws.
There's a bus! There's a bus! Over there! Right there! Yo! Right there! You have 19 seconds!
I'll be right there.
Oh, were you recording? Sorry. Were you recording? My bad.
Yeah, I was just asking him a few questions. What's he gonna go do?
He's gonna go put a sign on the bus right now to support our cause. So we're trying to get this ready. Do it! Woo! Run! Yeah.
He go running out the back. Did he put it on there?
I think so.
What's up, dude?
What were we saying about Ron Paul? Actually, did he put the sign on there?
Yeah.
Did it stay?
Yeah. It said about it was one of these actually.
Oh, okay. And I was asking you about Ron Paul.
Yeah, for sure. Ron Paul actually does make a lot more sense than most politicians. Way more sense than most politicians. I don't know if I voted for him, but you know, he's still a better option.
Do you describe yourself with the political party?
Sorry?
Do you describe yourself with the political party? How do you describe your political views?
Excuse me?
How do you describe your political views?
I'd say left wing. Left wing based, but central left wing, I'd say.
Okay. I think that's it.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Fight green!
It's recording. What's your name?
Montecuzoma Sanchez.
And why are you out here?
I'm out here because Stockton needs to stand up. The whole nation needs to stand up. Everybody needs to recognize and realize that we're all part of the 99% and our democracy has been hijacked, and it's a process that's been going on for a long time. It didn't happen overnight, and it's not going to be taken back overnight.
Okay. How long you been out here, and how long do you plan to stay out here?
I've been out here. I took a few breaks here and there to take care of some responsibilities, but I've been out here since 7 a.m. to yesterday. Been out here all day today. You know, of course, had to take the kids to school and whatnot. But I've been out here for 2 days now and getting ready for the march that we're having on Saturday down to the Miracle Mile from DeCarty Square downtown. Okay. And it's a good thing to see, you know, different people from all walks of life here in Stockton come together. This is the most diverse protest gathering that I've been a part of, and I've been a part of a lot of them. It's the most diverse that I've seen.
What other demonstrations have you been a part of?
I've been a part of activism since I was 16, 17 years old. Basically fighting for the people. That's my passion, and that's what I'm gonna continue to always do. But I would say, this one in particular, it's been real rewarding to see different people, young, old, military veterans like myself versus, young kids that just got out of high school. We got senior citizens out here that are disabled down to little babies in strollers that are all out here for the same thing. Mothers bringing their kids out here playing. It's been a community type of event. People have been out here having a good time. It's a lot of anger that has fueled this nationwide, but really our gathering out here, there's been no anger with the participants. It's been more of like a family type of atmosphere. People taking care of each other, people bringing us water, bringing us snacks.
Did you need to get a permit with the city to demonstrate today?
We didn't get any permit. When I organized this event, I did it with the intention that even if we did need a permit, I wasn't about to go get one. To me, I equate that to George Washington asking for a permit from King George to form an army to fight a revolution and declare independence. It's just not, I wasn't going to support that. We did check to make sure we weren't violating any ordinances, and if there's any things to be aware of, which there were none because it's a public square. We own this square with our tax money, so now we're utilizing it, and it's for the people, by the people. That's what it's all about.
Do you describe yourself, your political views with any party?
I'm a registered Democrat. I'm active in a local Democratic Party. I don't always agree with everything that the Democratic Party does. I voted for Obama, but I've been definitely disappointed in his a lot of his failures since he's been in administration. His failure to eliminate a lot of the Bush policies. So I definitely have my criticisms. I pledge blind allegiance to nobody, especially if they ain't my mama. So I feel like you always have to have accountability, but at the same time, given the choices and the options that we have, I side more with the Democratic Party because I feel that they have the structure already there. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make changes from within the system rather than on the outside looking in. I'm trying to make it from within, and I encourage more to join me.
Okay. Do you have any particular candidate for the 2012 presidency?
I know for sure it won't be a Republican, straight up, bottom line. With that being said, again, there's a lot of things going on with Obama that I'm just not happy about. But at the same time, it's like what's my options? It's like, do I want to fall off a 5-story building or a 10-story building? Either way, you're gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of deciding how long do you want to fall. And that's the way that I look at it. You always got to choose, But I think Americans are getting tired of having to choose between the lesser of two evils. And I advocate for change and for accountability. That Democrats, if we have a party platform and values, we should support candidates that live up to those values and not the hypocrisy that we see ever prevailing in our society today.
Okay. What do you think of the Federal Reserve?
The Federal Reserve, that's a whole nother story. I think there's a lot of reform that's long overdue. I think a lot of people that feel that way, it's out of control. The top 1% controlling 42% of the wealth, leaving we're saying 1% versus 99%, but if we really want to break it down, it's more like the top 10% controlling like 90% of the wealth, 95% of the wealth. And that's just gross. It's sickening. And myself as a veteran, I put myself on the line, risk my life, and then to come back and have dwindling opportunities, whether it be educational advances. I almost had to drop out of school. I just graduated from Sac State. Almost had to drop out of school because they had kept raising the tuition costs. Luckily, my veteran benefits helped that, but it didn't cover everything. So, it's like the American dream that we're kind of indoctrinated with as children in grade school. We grow up and find out it's disappearing. And we're out here today, trying to fight for the American dream. It's like, man, we're trying to have it be a reality instead of a dream. Because like they say, I don't like to dream about getting paid. I'm trying to have opportunity for not only myself but for my kids. Because right now we ain't even just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for the future.
What do you think of Congressman Ron Paul running for presidency for 2012?
I don't support Ron Paul for the simple fact he's a Republican, and every Republican. I think the Republican Party right now needs to be tried for treason for all of the decisions that they've been making and for their obstruction in letting this country progress.
Okay.
So I'm not, I don't support Ron Paul. Oh well, snitch! Yeah!
Well, let's go. Let's see what's going on.
What do you do? I don't know.
Nobody down. That's fine.
I'll give you real. I'll give you real. I'll give you real. What did you put on the bus?
I thought it'd be a good idea.
Hey, it's a learning process. What's important to understand about this is a ship that's being sailed. It's a ship that's being built as we're sailing. So it's raw democracy that's still evolving.
As long as basically rules.
What did the police officer say?
He said not to do that and not to run it for everybody. I was like, all right. Well, I'm not gonna do it again, but.